Something I was thinking about with my work colleagues actually. It was very random, but you know, do you ever just sit and think about things like? So you know, you had like the whole Ted Bundy incident where you saw his documentaries about him. Did you watch Ted Bundy?
The
serial killer. But like, do you ever think about things like? There's someone in the world now who knows what has happened to Madeleine McCann. Shout out Madeleine McCann.
Oh, that's mad, isn't it?
And no one knows that there's so many things.
Wait, is it Madeleine McCann? Oh, McCann.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Sorry,
It's
McCann.
Correct the freshman, man.
So this guy got any opportunity.
Nah, I think my spud man. The spud man in trap.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Anyway,
Right.
yeah, like why are you wearing a coat indoors, by the way?
Last question, man.
Alright, never mind. I
Look
mean,
at chicks as well.
he's wearing a gilet, man.
Oh, it's a
Gilet, man.
I said Gillette.
I said gilet. Yeah,
It is Gillette.
but do you ever wonder, like, there's so many things. There's so many things. Yeah.
Okay, what's the word?
Gillette.
I said gilet, you know.
Gillette.
Yeah,
what's
but.
the word?
Pardon?
What's it?
Oh shit, I'm just saying it.
Anyways, like I was saying, there's so many things that we don't know. Does that ever not bug you? Like, there's so many things that we just don't know. Like, it doesn't.
No, it's just.
No, you're right.
It's mad.
It doesn't really bug me though, to be honest. If I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, but like,
No.
ignorance is not bliss,
Nah,
man.
it bugs me.
It is.
Should I tell you why? Because I was
Ignorance is truly
watching.
bliss.
But did any of you watch that?
That data one, the
Yeah.
one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, the grey hack.
I didn't want to watch it because I
The
didn't want to
grey
be
what?
freaked out.
The grey hack, right?
I don't know.
Is it the grey hack?
I watched like 1 or 2
It
episodes.
must be. Oh, I don't know if it's episode.
Like
actually.
when they
I'm
showed
not sure.
like, well, the ones I watched is how they took her. I was just showing.
Has it
I
took her
think it's a
data?
bit spooky.
Or something like that? Did they take her data or what was it about?
No, like they reenacted how the robbery.
McCann?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right, I
They
didn't see
reenacted
that.
how it
Yeah.
went.
What do you guys think happened though? Like,
I think her parents were really irresponsible. You think they were irresponsible? I say that, and I remember they were definitely child like times when we were younger and we were left at home. However,
mom went to Liverpool for 2 days. For work though, for work. She went for work, but we were in like secondary school.
okay.
Like,
But yeah, I think they were a bit irresponsible.
come on, man. Like, hey,
Starving.
hey, my name is Marshall. What's Eminem's name, bro? I think his mum was like a drug addict or something.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
But I think they put their leisure above their kids, and I think.
Yeah, I don't think they were involved though. I truly don't believe that they were involved.
I think.
What, child
I really
trafficking?
don't.
No, not child trafficking, but I think it was meant to be something smoother than that, and it just went a bit wrong.
You think?
Smoother than shut.
No, I think it was meant to be like, oh, she gets kidnapped for a bit, they get some sort of money
You
or something
think?
like that.
Wow.
You think they
And then
did? They were involved.
Most definitely. Come on, man. It's,
I don't think they
FBI
were
or
involved.
MI5.
I mean,
If
they're
she's
getting
right,
paid now, I swear.
if she's right, this is just all her thinking. So
no, but I just,
That's a
yeah,
big
I just think
conspiracy.
that's a crazy
they
conspiracy.
had
Shock.
something
Do
to
not
do.
agree.
Yeah.
Who are you working for? What's your job?
I definitely think they were involved.
I don't think they were involved. I just think they were just really irresponsible by leaving her in that hotel. But the thing is, because when I think about it, like, I don't know, just me personally, there were loads of like parents I knew, like single parents or whatever, like they were working 2-3 jobs.
But it's a holiday.
Yeah, okay, so holiday. Okay, I'm saying it's a holiday, but I'm just saying, like, for example,
Drinks.
like, and they were going to drinks within the same hotel, so they probably didn't even think.
To be
There were
honest,
I just think of that, like, and take the same scenario, like people here, like when they have like their single parent, they can't afford childcare at night or whatever, and they're working 2 jobs doing nights or whatever.
But
They will
the
just
age
they will,
that
they
they
will lock the door and hope
That's
for
what
the
I'm
best.
saying.
Yeah,
and
no,
then
no.
Lock the
they'll
door.
lock the door. They'll
Oh,
lock
they
the
not
They
door.
didn't lock the door.
No, I closed the window.
Actually, I think
Window and the door.
Yeah, so
Wow.
like for example, but
I
I'm
think they came through the door.
I'm saying people could say it's irresponsible to leave your kids, even though you lock the door in the house or whatever, little kids, because someone could just barge in there anyway if they found that the little kids.
Yeah.
I think the
whatever.
big factor for me is at what age. They were very, very, very young, and there were 2 babies. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's only like.
Was she like
They
4?
took liberties, I think.
Yeah, but there was the. Did she not have siblings as well? That were younger?
Yeah.
She like
Yeah,
had
twins, I
two.
think.
Twins,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so like, I think.
Yeah.
Exactly, at
And
that
she was like,
tender
what,
age.
3 or 4? How old was she?
Come on, babies wake up every so often.
That's mad,
You know, you put like.
Yeah,
No, but that's the
Right.
baby monitor.
Do you think they could
That one, that one in the
Can't
room
reach-
and then one.
can't
Okay,
reach that far.
it
Do you think
Wasn't that far from
do you
It's
think
the
they
within
could
the
afford?
house. I think it's within
Wasn't
the
that
house.
far?
Do you think
But
they
wasn't
have
that
like
far away?
financial
Couldn't
issues?
reach there because they were within
No,
the
I
same.
could reach
why I
because
said I
they
think
tested
they were
already
involved.
and it worked. That's why they took it
Okay,
with
so
them.
They were in
they wanted
Villa
to
in
hear
Portugal now.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
True, you got a point still.
I'm not. I just think they were like very like irresponsible. I just think they were very irresponsible. Yeah, just so careless. I think they didn't think anything could happen. Like they're on holiday. We're just gonna just pop out, gonna have this drink, come back.
I really wish one day.
I can't wait till we find out.
I don't think we'll find out.
We'll never find out.
Bro, like, think about it.
They have to be the
I've
best
heard one
ones.
theory that they left them, they came back, they saw something happened, and then they like just staged this thing that she got kidnapped.
Or like she killed herself. Like she
Something happened to the girl. She was like maybe I don't know, innit?
She hit her head somewhere.
Something, an accident. And she's obviously not alive, innit? She's dead. But then they just covered it up with this kidnapping thing.
No, but if she'd injured herself,
But why?
That's a mad theory.
There's all this evidence. I don't know, innit? That's what I've heard. I like
sure?
the sound of that one because there's evidence that just doesn't lead anywhere.
But how do you dump a body though from a resort?
You just say you got kidnapped, innit? And then you just throw it away. Well, because there's the other girl. Sorry, to cut you off.
I just
And they
think
bear cry and camera and
theory.
everything.
My man theory is that she's alive. Like she's
I'm
alive.
just dead, man.
I
Just
think she. My theory is that she's alive somewhere.
Yeah,
Maybe 10 years.
No, 2006 I swear.
2006, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Yeah,
only
maybe
10
over
years.
10 years.
Six, I
Over 10
think.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
She'll be like 18. I saw someone said she'll be 18 this year. Or last year or something.
I don't know,
Could
but
you
it
imagine?
doesn't
If she's alive, she's grown up, she doesn't know she's Madeleine McCann.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm
so
saying.
mad.
You know
She
what?
might be Portuguese, bro.
She might have like got
said,
That's what I'm saying.
somewhere.
She might be someone. She might even know the story.
I think it's someone else.
She might be
That's what
someone.
I'm
I
saying.
think
She might know the story of this, like,
Childhood.
of
might
this
be like
happening.
Jungle Book.
And she
Yeah,
had no
yeah.
idea. Like,
That's so crazy.
that it's her.
2007.
So in my mind, I think that could be like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
case
seven,
scenario
yeah,
that
yeah,
she's
seven.
alive.
Like,
Like,
there's this like thing.
Yeah.
I think it was in Bristol. So there's like this place called Cabot Circus, and there's this like place. It's like a popular shopping mall, and there's like this documentary on BBC Three. How do you know like those photo things where you take your passport picture?
oh yeah.
Yeah, so a man hid in there and snatched a young girl, and they found her 13 years later. And they only found her because he died and she ran out.
That is scary.
And it's a real story.
Is it in America?
Wow.
No, Bristol.
Bristol.
Oh, sorry.
Cabot
Wow,
Circus,
sorry.
mate.
I'm so
Wow.
sorry. Wow.
Oh yeah, I was watching
That's
a series in it. I forgot the name of it. I was trying to find it. So like it's like a TV show. It's quite fictional, but with real serial killers. And then the last few episodes on season 2, if I find out, I'll tweet about it.
Wait, is it a show about the man who's trying to get his head in the
That's actually.
No, they're trying to. So basically, it's like time out. They coined the word
serial killer? Yeah.
But I forgot the name of it. It's really good. I'll
I
find
can't
out.
remember. I know it's talking about.
The two and an interview.
Yeah.
So it was the Atlanta killers that messed me up. I thought there was gonna be like a good story at the end. So basically, someone went through a spree. I think between the 60s and 70s, killing 22 black kids. Yeah, killed 22 black kids. Yeah, from the same town. Not like they was spread around from the same area. Yeah, they couldn't find the killer. And they only found, I think one grown man got killed as well during that. They found, well, they couldn't prove it, but they thought he has the best chance, one over black. So they said they charged him with a murder, and he's still in prison now. But how 22 people can get taken from one place here? You can't figure. I think that's nuts to me. To this day, they haven't figured it out.
I think that like it's going to sound really mad, but serial killers and people like that, they are very intelligent.
Yeah.
Super intelligent people. The way you can do it and leave no traces.
Serial
at all.
killers, yeah.
Like it must be like the way I see it is like with the investigative scope. It's like that's the umbrella of people that are safe, and everyone's a suspect. But I feel like the serial killer is usually the one that's the closest to that umbrella
It's
of
like
protection.
those girls that got murdered, and it turned out to be that man that was really close to them and was like babysitting them.
Because you
And he
never
like
suspect
was one of those people that like, oh yeah, let's go out, let's look for him. He was really active, like
That's
in the
mad.
search.
That's
And it
crazy.
turned out to be
Probably
really
leads to the wrong
good to
place.
him.
But for me, Ted Bundy's one, like watching that documentary, was like how this nigga did it. Like, how,
I had to watch that.
Yeah, but because
He did
he
that
like
shit.
his
He guilty
good
as
looks
fuck.
and his
He wasn't-
charm and
do you think he was good looking?
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I haven't seen it, and I didn't get that high. I think I saw a picture of it.
It was
like,
creepy.
really
Like,
good
mad
looking.
charming and
He looks like.
But
so,
they tend to be though. People that are serial killers have that kind of like charming personality. Tend to be quite savvy.
Can't
Like
help but like
people,
them.
like you can't have a like them, which makes them even more of a psychopath. Like it's kind of crazy. But I just don't know how your mindset gets to that kind of level. Like when I watched, what did I watch? Abducted in Plain Sight. Like,
I hear that is.
that's why I
is a
realised
watch,
I can't watch stuff like that because there's not a lot of things. Yeah, when people say, "Oh, you watch things and they really like," you know, when people say that you watch things that really affect you and stuff like that. Like normally I'm just like, whatever. Like when I watch stuff like that, I realize I can't watch things like that because it really like messes with my spirit. I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is someone that said, oh, come over to my house or whatever. He really got into the child's head that, oh, you're supposed to be with me, so much so that like leave your family and like you almost break up then her parents because you want to like like I just think, how does that even happen? And that's someone that you invite into your home, like, oh, you said that's my friend, like you're my guy, and then this is what he does to your daughter. Like how does that even happen?
Yeah, no.
That stuff like that's crazy. Even that J John thing as well, that even freaked me out as well, man. I'm not about that either. No.
Quick question there. When would you give up? So let's say
Wow.
let's say put yourself in Madeleine McCann.
McCann.
McCann's trying to fuck me up. What's it called?
Have accountability, bro.
No. Yeah. And what's it called? Yeah, you're the parents, yeah, and it's been like, let's say 7-8 years. Like, bro, you're not.
You can't
Yeah, you
can't
never
give
give
up.
up.
Can't give up.
Really?
Until your confirmation. You
Okay,
won't
so
give
would you
up.
keep? Let's say you're putting all your money in hiring like a private investigator and stuff like
There'll
that.
be a part of me that's doing something.
Fuck,
Always.
you know, I'm really surprised they're still together. Because that would be such a strain.
Yeah.
Because you blame the other partner,
Yeah.
like you.
You
done
could,
it, like,
yeah.
what if you just
But they
left
probably
it
have done
there?
that, but then it's like they
It's
probably have to
crazy,
stay
man.
together because it's like
Who else do they have? Really?
yeah, they
like
have
two-
no one else
two
because
kids
people
as well,
turn
man.
on them as well and like, oh, it's you guys that did it. So I think that is the only thing
Yeah.
that their situation is different because they had people say that no, it's you guys.
That's mad.
It wasn't
Imagine
like
that.
it wasn't like they had infighting where it's
Imagine
like
though,
they
like-
can blame each other. Like people actually and the general public was like, no, we think you did it. It's like that probably
Yeah,
made
no,
them
it's
stronger.
crazy,
Like
crazy.
If they
oh,
get divorced,
we
I
need to stick
genuinely
together.
think it will come out that one of them.
You think?
Like, yeah. I think either both of them had
Or
a part to
possessive.
play, or I think one did it and then one's hiding it.
But the thing is, I think the reason why that story sounds feasible because it did happen in the UK, I think, where someone said that their daughter was like, actually kidnapped, but it was actually them. I think it was her
See?
boyfriend that actually kidnapped their daughter, and they found out that it was them as well. And then there was like a whole thing where they arrested them eventually
So you have to keep
because they
waiting.
lied.
It's your child.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
your
no,
child,
like-
man.
like-
You got other children.
No, but
Not to sound like.
No.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
come
have
on, man.
You got to focus on.
No, come on, deeper. Like it's. Can you imagine, like, both of you? Like, imagine if let's put it this way, like, your mum goes missing.
But you got to think about the cost as well,
No,
Charles. Like,
bro, hold on. Your mum goes missing
Yeah,
for
absolutely, man.
years,
yeah.
and you know you're successful now. You got your own family. Are you just gonna forget about her?
See, when you say successful, cool. I'm not. If I got the money, that means like to
Yeah, but-
keep hiring.
yeah.
But if I don't, I got a serious talk. Like, look, it's been 10 years now.
Wait, so money is the one thing that will stop you from caring?
No, I'll care.
Caring enough to.
But I mean,
keep
like,
looking.
You could do some. I
No,
think
I don't
you
know
could
what you
try.
can
I
do.
think you'll never run out of that. You'll never run out of money to look for your family.
Really?
Ever.
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
got- you got 4 kids.
Wait, I think
Trying to
you
put them to
run out,
university.
but
No,
you'll
man.
find
You'll find
more
it. You'll
ways.
take out
You'll find
loans.
different
You'll
ways.
beg,
So you've been dead
borrow.
then?
Of course you would.
Let's
But
say
family.
you're sleeping in Barking.
But no, I don't think that. I don't think.
You're being too.
I think after a couple
No,
years,
come on, man.
I don't think you'll necessarily be like, oh, you're gonna go broke doing it. But I think you'll find different ways.
Do you know what?
in which
I'll
you can
stretch and
still
say
search.
you will go broke doing it. You will
In the
beg,
beginning,
you will
probably.
beg,
In the
you take out
beginning,
loans.
will.
You'll ruin your credit to find this is your family. Like
Yeah.
Your
So
child.
it's not agreeing.
No, deeper. Like, bro, like obviously we haven't got like partners, but imagine you go through without your brother.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like,
Well, and what
10
else is
years
your money
strips.
for if it's not to fund your family?
What do you mean, guys? There's no
You
lie.
missing, you just
Totally.
like, you know what?
I love my
You ever
brother,
get
but 10
lost?
years.
It's not enough.
come
wait.
It's been 12 years. Don't
If,
decide.
no, everyone know where
Yeah,
close.
hey man.
So let's say
It's up to God,
this is
yo.
the goal, yeah. This is the goal, and my guy gone missing here. We've tried everything.
will never
We're not
be a
even
goal.
anywhere near close
We're
yet.
saying
you can still be
if
alive,
your
man.
brother or your sister got lost 10 years back, 10 years, yeah.
Do you know what smacks it?
Done
Every
deal,
single
bro.
day you wake up, you will think of that family member. You will walk on the street and you'll see the back of you. You think, oh, that's my brother.
Well,
That's my
behind the
brother.
bush, yeah.
No, the back of his head.
Oh,
You see the back of someone's head.
I think that's my. That's his mum.
So basically, you're saying that you think there's
No.
you think there's gonna be a time limit on you just saying.
But then over time as well, you learn to move on. So
Yeah, I think
that
every
when
time-
you lose like a loved
You
one,
learn to cope,
That's what I was
not
going to
move
say.
on.
I think
Don't be wrong, you can't
death
learn.
and
You
someone
can't
going
learn.
missing is two different things.
Death is
And I know
fine.
that
Death
like
is fine,
in terms of like closure with death, like it well they
Yeah,
say
you
that
know
it
at the
often
end,
helps
yeah.
to see the person be buried. So there are often times where people don't see their family members buried, and that's why they struggle to deal with grief, and that's why they struggle to heal from grief. With somebody that is missing, you don't know whether they're in your next. You don't know whether they're next door.
It's just that
you don't know if they're in the
uncertainty.
country.
Are they in pain?
Curiosity will kill your mind.
You're always gonna feel guilty for like living a life and you just don't know where they are.
Yeah.
Like there was this incident here actually in London or the UK, I think, like with a girl who was like 18 or 19. She's missing from like last year, but they recently found her body like in some kind of like ditch or waste.
Oh, was it the girl that was in that church in something? That Joy Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that was a sad story.
Like, that's really sad. But I think when I read like the article, what her mum said, like obviously she was devastated.
I think the mum thought she had probably died, and I think they tried to search for her, but I think a lot of people had thought she definitely passed away.
Yeah.
Which is so I don't know why it was weird, but a lot of them really thought she had passed away.
Because you know what, I feel like you want to expect the worst, and like even if you say okay, this person's dead, there's always still going to be a part of you until you know for sure. It's always going to be there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with that like Joy Morgan thing, like even though the person that came forward and said that he was the one that did it and all that jazz, until they like I don't know if they found her body, but they was still
searching until they actually had
that body just to give the family closure.
Yeah, why were you making your face when she said like pay more money and like you still go to your broke? You know like this?
No, I agree. I was just like, well,
that come on, one of your family members out. What
I
else?
don't know, man. I feel like you also got.
I think
you're not thinking about the people that are alive as well.
You could never put a cost on.
You can't. But let's say, for example,
you don't want to neglect the people that are already here.
The only reason why I'm gonna just play the advocate of what you're saying is okay. If for example, like you lost like okay your brother, your sister, or something, and you had your own family, you had your husband, you had kids. Let's say you had like 2 kids, like you had a family to take care of. Like it's not like you're not gonna try your best and put what you can to save him, but it's gonna be like you're gonna find different ways. So you're gonna probably go to the public. Most of the time, you're probably gonna go to the public, do those GoFundMes or all those stuff or whatever.
You start a trust or foundation.
Yeah, a foundation or something.
Personally, I honestly like stand by the point of that. At no point will I ever think it's time to give.
But I don't think you would put your own family in jeopardy because you lost a family. But if you had a family,
what do you mean by putting that family?
No, but like you wouldn't make your family like have no money essentially because you were set.
Do you know what? I'd like to think I wouldn't, but I honestly feel like I would go to mad lengths.
You go to lengths, but there will be something that will stop you with your family. Tonight you have your family. You have your kids. It's like you're sad, yes, you have, and you're gonna obviously still always gonna be looking and doing that. But you've got your own children. I think it'll be hard for someone that's got your own kids, your family to be like, oh.
Just sort of scenario. Would it change? Let's say you were like a stepmom, stepdad, and he's your partner's child.
I feel like if you ever question that, you're not in a position to parent that person. Like it works the same with people that foster.
So let's say your husband, child is missing. No, you have no brothers.
But we're married.
You're married, yeah. This guy is about to make you take a second mortgage, make you broke. You go from a 3-bedroom to a 1-bed.
I feel like honestly,
you're sleeping in bunk beds. Yeah, you're thinking, this guy is gone, man. Let him go, Jeffrey. Let him go.
Irregardless of what you take on their children.
Yeah, you take on one, but I think we would have to have a conversation that
you won't be spending my money.
No, I think that is.
Especially when you got kids with that person.
Forgive me for saying this, but honestly, I feel that is extremely heartless. I've married you. I've now taken on your children. Your child has gone missing. I'm now having a conversation with you.
Not straight away. Not straight away.
We're gonna do everything we can or whatever. Like, but we're saying like, let's say, that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying it gets to like, let's say 10 years. Like he's saying like 10 years.
Regardless. That's true, man. It's true.
No, stepchildren.
No.
He said stepchildren.
No, I'm saying stepchildren. Even your kids as well. I would think. Even if it's my own child, even if, like, for example, okay, I lost one of my own kids, and I've got two other kids, right? My 2 other kids still need to.
Yeah, you don't forget what you're
wait. I still need to be present with them. I can't put everything on hold.
Okay.
And
I feel like we're getting too. So, I don't think I would. If you had 2 other kids, I think
you can't make them suffer.
Yeah. Of course, do you know what? Yeah, I think the way the human, I think it's quite. I don't know. It's difficult because there's one scope of okay, cool. I know what has happened, but there's another scope of like the mind is very curious. Like this person's been snatched from me like that.
Yeah.
I have no idea. And say 10, 20. Okay, for you, 11 years time, you've given up after 10 years, and now rock up on the street. What do I say? I gave up on you.
mad.
But I say to people, you don't know your self instincts of self-preservation. Your instinct to like preserve yourself as a person will be so overwhelming. You think, I'm just gonna like jump in front of a moving bullet in front of because it's my mum. Yes, you have the will to do it. Yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, I'd love to do that. But when the time really comes, that is your body actually gonna be like move. Like, are you gonna actually move? Like, and that's what I always say. People just always have this extreme like, oh, I'd love to do this. Yeah.
Like, I think about it sometimes, like, because I have to question myself. Like, I remember one time I was like, I'll kill for my family. And I thought, would I actually do that? I would. I know.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's nice to say. But could you take someone's life? You take someone's life because they take it. Could you sit with yourself? Let's even think. Okay, like for example, I'm just gonna bring up that case of the police officer when the brother went to go hug the police officer. People were like, oh, that was crazy and all of that stuff. And I was like, okay, that's fair. I think that was a bit like whatever much. But for him, I think people are too harsh on him because someone's going through grief like in that kind of way. That's the way they deal with it. Like, I think people go to the extreme like, you take one of mine, like I'm taking one of yours. I'm gonna go to this. Do you know what it is to take a life? Wait.
You know, like obviously, because I'm quite reflective. In a reflective moment, I would deep that, but like the type of person I am, like an initial instant reaction,
you just go.
My rage will. Nah.
Even though I feel like I kill this person, you know what to do.
But deeper, you won't even know that. It's like who, God forbid it. Imagine if you ever saw like a family member get shot in front of you. Like, would you be thinking, and you had a gun with you?
I had a gun myself.
Yeah. Would you be thinking, yo, I need to
in prison?
Would you be like, oh, yo?
No, but I always think people.
I can't pull the trigger. I don't think I'll be able to pull the trigger.
But I don't think I'll be able to pull the trigger because I think people always have this split thing where it's like you just think there is somewhere in your mind you're going to think what are the consequences of what I'm about to do. There's just going to be that inkling.
Would you be more sad or more angry at that point in time? Like, would you try to be with the body, or would you be trying to get like revenge?
But I think I'll be with the body because I'm so shocked that this has happened. I don't think there's people. I think the rage comes after. I think people think the rage is so imminent like this. The rage,
But you know what it is though? Like obviously, I feel like what you're saying is true. There are a lot of people who do think, but if you look at people, let's say like growing up, people who are like active, like when you go out, the man who's ready to just go first, ask questions later. Like there's people who like the reflex actually is to go.
But I always say those people, I think mentally they have. I don't know what to say that all of them have trauma or something that's put them in that kind of space. But some people's mindset is they're wired different, and it's not always like maybe how someone normally would be.
Yeah, but what's normal?
That's what I'm saying. I think that some people might have gone through like trauma. Like for you to just say that, I think to me, to be honest, like it's not a normal mindset for you to think, oh, I can take someone's life. That's not normal.
True.
That's not normal. Like I know people might say, oh yeah, like he's just active. I don't care. Like if you're really on road on smoke, there's something mentally going on there for you to think, oh, I can take someone's life and I'm cool with that. Like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna wear this as a strap.
Maybe life is extreme. Would you hurt someone?
Oh yeah.
See,
why is that easier?
See, I think as well doing that as well.
What's that?
But you severely have someone that could be in the hospital. That's still
or like paralyzed. So why is that calm? Because like people who have like been paralyzed from either waist down or neck down, like they have a lot of sessions with occupational therapies because like when they're not doing things, they lose sense of self.